Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So listen, man, this situation right here is very crazy. It's sad and traumatic all in one. This child by the name of Taylen Mosley, he has been found and he has been pronounced deceased inside of an alligator's mouth. And I know it sounds crazy, man. His mother was actually taken out by someone. They don't know exactly who it is, but the father is a person of interest, and I think they just charged him. Matter of fact, while I'm talking about this, you know, it's pretty late right now. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning right now while I'm doing this video. But yeah, I think he was charged with murder for this situation. And the mother was actually, you know, it's hard for me to word certain things because YouTube be tripping, but you know, her life was taken inside of her home, and the child was immediately placed under a missing persons report. And yeah, they've been on the hunt looking for the child and everything like that, and they ultimately ended up finding the child being deceased inside of an alligator's mouth. Man, this is a crazy and sad situation. You know, I know there was a horrific situation for the child to go through. You know, just so many different emotions just running through a child's mind in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how people are doing their children. They disregarding life. I mean, it's just sad all the way around. He needs to get charged to the maximum extent. And like I always say, man, I feel like there's some people that do things like this should be taken into a room and, you know, get taken care of, in my opinion. You know, that's how I feel about that. But listen, I do have video footage. I know I keep updates and, you know, certain details about this. I got the video from the beginning when they ultimately ended up looking for the child. And I also got a video of the update and, you know, the sheriff speaking about it and things like that. The sheriff's office, police officer speaking about it. Anyways, man, let's go ahead and get into it. And all I want y'all to do is hit that like button, man. I'm dropping consistent content back to back to back. So that's all I ask y'all to do. Just hit that like button for me and tell me what y'all feel about everything in the comment section. And then on my social medias as well in the comment section also. But let's go ahead and get into the video and see all the footage and updates. And yeah, if y'all don't want to hear me talking, y'all know what to do.
Right now, a frantic search underway for this missing little boy in St. Petersburg.
Police say his mother was murdered in her home, and now her 2-year-old is nowhere to be found. 8 on your sides, Nicole Rogers joins us now live from the scene here in St. Pete with the latest on this case. Nicole.
Good morning. Now, the latest that we have heard from police is that this is an all-hands-on-deck situation this morning. They believe that this child could be in danger. If you take a look behind me, this is the current scene here. You can see it's still taped off, and police remain here at this apartment this morning.
It's all hands on deck right now.
This is 2-year-old Taylen Mosley. The boy St. Pete police believe could be in danger.
We have our county, state, and federal partners that are assisting because we want to find Taylen. That's our main goal right now.
Mosley was last seen with his mother, 20-year-old Passion Jeffrey, around 5 Wednesday evening outside their home at Lincoln Shores Apartments in St. Pete. According to police, neighbors heard a commotion that night around 9.
A very violent homicide scene within the apartment, but we cannot find the 2-year-old.
It wasn't until 2:30 Thursday afternoon that an apartment employee found the 20-year-old dead and the toddler gone.
It's really sad about the missing kid. I didn't know it was in my neighborhood, and I was really shocked when I pulled up and saw it that was in my neighborhood. It's usually a very peaceful neighborhood.
And you know, one thing I did forget to say, you know, I think I forgot, but I do have to say it again. I want to send my condolences out to the entire family of both of these families, you know. And for that man to be actually in that household doing what he's doing to the mother and actually take the child and put the child in some water. And for Alligator, man, you know, man, just think about that, bro. Y'all already know how I am if y'all been rocking with me. I think about everything in totality. I can actually put myself inside of the child's mental at the time. You know what I'm saying? It might sound weird to some people who really just not mentally inclined, but for those who know, you know, it's just a crazy situation, man, you know. Like, probably was in the dark, you know, just, I mean, well, it was in the dark, just thrown out there, don't know what's going on, and you a baby, man, that's crazy, bro, it's sick. Let's get back into it.
Search is on from above.
They gonna max him out
and ground level.
They need to.
Dog coming in to try to find, and we're also going to put a drone up to do a grid search of the back area.
With a nearly 24-hour time gap between the last time anyone saw Mosley and him being reported missing, police are now asking for your help.
So he could be anywhere.
Man,
Now, I just got a text from St. Pete PD. They see that this 2-year-old has still not been found, but they're going to meet with me at 8 so that we can get the latest on this investigation. For now, live in St. Pete, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.
Okay. It's with great sadness I have to inform you here today that Taylen's body has been found. Is my condolences going out to the family and to his loved ones. We are sorry that it had to end this way. Through investigative technique, we were able to find an area around Dell Holmes Park that led the investigators to that area. The detectives had been there all afternoon, and while they were there, they were spotted an alligator with an object in his mouth. As the detectives got closer, they fired one round to the alligator. The alligator dropped the object that he had in his mouth, and we were able to retrieve Taylen's body intact.
Damn.
The father, Thomas Mosley, is now being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder.
With his weird
I
ass.
can tell you now that Taylen's mom, Miss Jeffries, her body was stabbed multiple times.
That dude went crazy, fool.
Until the medical examiner has a chance to look at Taylen's body, we cannot tell you the cause of death. I would like to thank all the law enforcement agencies.
I can tell you one of them for sure drowning. If the child wasn't already gone by the time they got there. If you know about alligators, man, and if y'all don't, y'all can Google this in a minute, you know what I'm saying, YouTube it, whatever the case may be. When an alligator gets a certain meal, quote unquote, they'll take it and go straight into the water and try to drown it. You know, they already know that whatever that they're getting won't be able to survive in that water like that. Now, they do get things in the water as well, but overall, they'll take a mass object and just take it straight out there to the water, you know. So look that up and check that out. There's got to be one of them. Just think about that. I know it's messed up to have to think about this, but just think about this, man. They need to do a lot to this dude. I can't stress it enough, and I can't say what I want to say on YouTube. But y'all know how I'm coming. Let's get back into it. How I'm feeling anyway.
That assisted us today, or since Wednesday, and a special thanks to our detectives here at St. Pete Police Department. These men and women have worked tirelessly since Wednesday at 2:30, trying to find Taylen for a better outcome. But again, that didn't happen.
That's crazy, bro. That's sick and crazy.
Needless to say, tomorrow we don't need the volunteers to come out to assist us in looking for Taylen, but I just want to again thank everybody for volunteering to come out to help us. With that, remember this is an ongoing investigation, so I will try to answer some of your questions.
You've had almost 2 days of looking for little Taylen. I know you've had so many crews on the ground searching, brought in, all hands on deck, like you said. I mean, this has got to be tough for your team to see things end like this and Friday for work.
It's very tough because these men and women, again, since Wednesday at 2:30, they've been working tirelessly trying to find Taylen, and we didn't want to find him this way, but at least we can bring some closure to that family now. Again, there's emotions up and down because as they're doing investigating, they're following up the leads that we were hoping that we could find him alive. So these detectives and these law enforcement agency officers, they go through a lot, and tomorrow, guess what? They got to start all over again doing something else. But my hat off to these men and women for being able to do this. At this time, we're not going to talk about that. Again, we're still doing this ongoing investigation.
If someone spoke with you at all, kind of what was the reaction to once the alligator is shot, to seeing that as a human body that the alligator had, if the officer that found him was able to speak to that?
I'm sorry, you were asking about.
Like I guess what was the
some crazy shit?
To seeing the human body in an alligator's mouth after that shot was fired?
Well, I can't tell you that. Just think about anybody. The officer sees a body of a child. What would be your reaction to that? What would you think? So the officer, he or she has to.
I like how he got on his ass real calm and smooth. Why would you ask something like that, knowing, like, come on, man. Damn, I know you intrigued, like, to the maximum extent, but damn. Come on, man. That's very insensitive and weird in my opinion. Let me know if y'all feel where I'm coming from when I say that. That's some weirdo shit to be asking people in a time like this. This shit crazy. People don't got no sympathy. They want these storylines and depth so they can get exclusives. It's just weird, man. Some shit just gotta be left to the imagination, bro.
working for since Wednesday, and they see a child in an alligator's mouth. So they got to do their job, but at the same time, I can't tell you their reaction. I can tell you probably a lot of emotion went through their body, but they still had to do their job.
How does one separate the job and the emotion?
What the fuck?
These men and women do it each and every day. They come to work, they investigate a case.
Get his ass out of here, man. You know what? Man, this dude making me so mad, bro. Man, I'm gonna let y'all finish it, and I'm just gonna holler at y'all at the end of the video. I don't even want to hear it, cause I know some of y'all gonna want to hear it, and I appreciate y'all for sticking through. He done aggravated the hell out of me, and I really don't want to hear it. It's just lame and weird. How can you separate? How do they separate? Man, I'll holler at y'all in a few minutes. Go ahead and watch it. And yeah, man, for those who make it to the end, I appreciate y'all.
I can tell you probably a lot of emotion went through their body, but they still had to do their job.
How does one separate the job and the emotion, if that's even possible?
These men and women do it each and every day. They come to work, they investigate a case. They got to put a case together to make sure that Mosley get convicted of this. So they got to do their job on that, and they do it. They do it quite well.
Chief, are those 2 counts of first-degree murder? Is that one for passion, one for Taylen, or what are those counts for? Is he charged with both of their deaths, or just passion's death? He's
charged with both of their deaths. 1 count for passion and 1 count for Taylen.
But you said the cause of death for the child is still pending, right? So we don't know if he was deceased before he went into the lake or after?
That is correct. So that's what we're trying to determine.
And then where is this lake in relation to the apartment complex?
So how far away is that?
It's miles.
It's several miles.
So it would have to be an intentional act, not like he just wandered out.
So let's just give you an example. Where the incident happened is way out on Gandy in 4, Lake McGorry is at 22nd South.
Is any Wydell Home Park, is that where the father lives?
Again, this is an ongoing investigation, and through investigation technique, we were able to zone in on that area.
And Chief, we heard that Mosley went to the hospital with cuts. Can you tell us if there was a fight back from Passion, if she was stabbed by him?
Again, this is an ongoing investigation, and all I can tell you, like I said, when he went to check himself into the hospital, he had cuts to his hands and to his arms.
Do we know if he's still in the hospital?
He is still there.
Since your last update, has he said anything to you? Or has he said anything about anything?
When the detectives went out and spoke to him, he didn't want to talk to this.
Man, that's the end of that video. You know, it's a tragic situation. Like I said before, it's very traumatizing for the family as well. And I already know that it's got to be something that's very, very hard to get over. Man, just to lose 2 people and then the manner that that their lives were taken is just despicable, in my opinion. They need to do something about that dude immediately. Like, it should be an open and shut case. I feel like wasting tax dollars is not an option in this situation. In situations like these, you know, go ahead and take care of the problem, you know, erase it and keep on pushing. But as far as like letting them live, eat, and go through processes and stuff like that, nah, them children and then the child and the mother didn't have that choice. I don't think he should either, you know. Take him out of here, get him on up out of here. The money that we spending on taxes each year definitely don't go to people who doing shit like this. It shouldn't. I mean, you know, it does, but you know, it shouldn't. It is what it is, and it's deeper than just the taxpayers' dollars. It's just like, damn, you taking lives, man. You know, being very, very careless and unsympathetic to people, which is very, very sad and weird in my opinion. But hey, that's all I gotta say about this situation. I would have put this on the crime channel, but I ain't gonna start on the crime channel until like another week or so, or maybe at the end. I don't know yet. I don't want to lie to y'all, but it's coming within the next week or 2, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I am dropping little videos here and there until then, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about this whole situation. RP to them. I want to send my condolences out to the whole entire family one more time, and yeah, man, I hope that they can get this dude the maximum. You know, that's what he deserves, and I feel like this shit, you know, ain't no way around it. That's all I gotta say though. I want to know what y'all feel about everything, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right, if you made it to the end, I really do appreciate y'all too. All right.